This is what my sound like.
Your home for today's best music.
We bring the sound. Now here we go. We can go on and on.
And you know I like it. And you know I like it.
Where music lives. This is Power 95. Ladies Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union, and Beacon Insurance.
We plan for every major life event, from birthday parties to baptisms, and celebrating a life well lived deserves the same thoughtful planning. Beacon's Rest Easy plan is designed to give your loved ones the comfort of knowing that they can do just that. With no underwriting and cover for up to 6 family members that includes certain injuries, this plan can be yours for as little as 75 cents per day. Call us at Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
And we're back on the inside for another ladies' room, final one for the week. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Christelle. Good morning, Marianne. Now we're gonna have some latecomers because folks are out dipping their finger in the ink. Good morning, Ayodel. Good morning. Yes, I know it's gonna be a pretty quiet one for those on the rock, because they're probably in the lines, those who did not venture out early this morning like I did. Good morning, Giette. Good morning, Jacqueline. Jackie, what really going on with you? Like, seriously. People can't... I saw your post and I'm like, you know what? Let me pass you straight, because this confusion and you all over the place and you're just looking for bacchanal on the metaverse. I'm like, you know what? Let me just pass Jackie and she post on them straight, please, because Jackie is one of them confusing the confusion. So let me pass Jackie problem straight and mind my business. Good morning, Nessa. Good morning, Shaka. Good morning, Christelle. Suzanne. Good morning, Narissa. Good morning, Jenilyn. Karine. Good morning, Jocelyn. Good morning, Deidre. Good morning, everybody. Hope all is well. It is the day. Yes, and we still have man and woman problems. We're going to deal with that. But, of course, just want to take some time out to, encourage those of you who've registered to vote to please do so. Good morning, Garin. Good morning, Aaliyah. Good morning, Sheena. Sheena, don't even start about... You didn't say about black... What, born pot telling pot is black or something like that. Sheena, that is a classic example. You're a classic example. You another one I'm passing straight to. And I'm like, I'm so proud of myself this election cycle that I did not get drawn into any confusion, no back and forth, no cussing nobody out, nobody having to call me duns, me not having to call nobody. So I am so proud of myself. I'm like, wow, look at growth. Imagine here, I'm just over here posting my little jokes and my little man and woman problems, and I didn't have to unfriend anyone for the entire cycle. And last I checked, I don't think anybody unfriended me. I am so proud of myself. Tap, tap. I didn't have to get involved in none of the back and forth, and because y'all were doing the most. Thank you, Lord. It's June 23rd. Finally, a couple more hours and we can go back to making confusion over Boise and what's ways. I mean, I could deal with that. Compared to, listen, let me wait until Monday to really sum up how I felt about this election cycle, I don't want to do that now. Let me wait until it's over with. I'll because there's some things I really want to say, but I'm going to leave it alone for today. I'm going to leave it alone. I did a good job so far. I'm going to behave myself because I have like a little man on my shoulder. Any minute now, I'm going to get a message saying, behave yourself. And I think that's what made me behave myself. It's good when you have people who actually, can be like your conscience or your voice of reason, because you know when you're bung away, you could really go off the deep end. So ever so often when they find you looking as though you'll go there, you'll see a message. I'll see my watch telling me message from so and so, behave yourself. I'm grateful for that behave yourself. It has taken me through this cycle without having to be cursed out, no fake profile stressing me, no live maid stressing me. It's a beautiful life. But Sheena and Jackie and them did the most. Well, Sheena was sort of calm when it started, but I realized this week Sheena kick off with her speed. Like 20 and 100 posts for the day. She was good. She was following along, then all of a sudden it's like the bug biter and she take off down the road full speed. But it is what it is. I admire you guys' passion, but I don't think there's any. Anyways. So yeah, we have a situation to deal with this morning. We're gonna go into the room shortly and talk about the situation on this big election day. But first, I just want to again take the time out to remind everybody who've registered to vote to please do so. The right to vote is sacrosanct in any democracy, and that's according to Akimo. You know, it is not dependent on social class. It is not dependent on education. It is not dependent on financial standing. It is not dependent on anyone or anything. And we have to realize that many have fought, they've marched, they've protested, they've campaigned to provide this beautiful act of universal and political suffrage, one man, one vote. So sometimes when I hear people say, I ain't voting, I'm like, really, dude? Do you know what it took for us to get to this place? For you to just totally disregard that right, or like, I ain't voting for nobody. I'm like, to me, that is one of the most selfish things you can ever do. To refrain just because you can. You know? So today, just want to encourage everyone to ignore anyone intimidating, harassing, threatening, or insulting you into taking their position. Do not engage. The best retort is by the power of your pencil. Go make your X. This election, I've seen the highest level of engagement. I'm not going to lie. And at the end of the day, like she said, Grenada wins every single time. It will not be won on social media, not be won in a court of law. It will be won today at the polls. So go out in your numbers, make your choice for Grenada. So far, I've seen a lot of people, based on the information I've received, it seems as though St. George South and St. David seem to have some really, really high voter turnout. And there's a bit of confusion. But at the end of the day, remember, patience is virtue. If you are in the line, you got that far, just exercise a little bit of patience and stand there until you get to put your X next to your party of choice. All right? So hold strain. I know it can be frustrating. There are places that's running smooth, but for example, my polling station, I thought, and I mentioned that, I thought they did a fantastic job. You know, the pace at which they were going was in and out under an hour, you know, and I met there were about 30 to 40 people in front of me, and I got in and out in about an hour's time. So they did a pretty good job. It was a nice, smooth flow. People were urged to move quickly, get your paper, instructed you what you have to do, make your X, fold it, return it, dip finger ink out. The elderly, of course, they're given the opportunity to come to the front of the line. I think it was 70 plus. Yeah, come to the front of the line. My only thing is I thought we could have two lines, one for the elderly only and one for, us regular folks. And in that way, you wouldn't have to hold up the entire line. So the elderly have their line, have a couple people to deal with them. And the other line just flows instead of holding up. But so far, like I said, at my polling division, it went pretty smoothly. Absolutely no complaints there at all. And I hope the same for some other areas. Seeing a couple of videos surfacing of a bit of confusion. And like I said, some of y'all need to stop confusing the confusion. Y'all are adding more confusion to the confusion. Yes, we understand you're excited. Maybe your first time. Yes, you want to get it over and done with. But remember, it's not machines that's in there. It's human beings just like me and you. And we're still not to that point where we computerize. We're still doing hand to paper. So it's going to take a little while. Yeah, in some places more than other places. So again, please, please, please exercise a little patience. You're gonna get your turn. No need to fuss. No need to, get angry, upset, what have you. We're gonna get it. All right. So, decisions. 2023. Polling division, polling stations close at 6. It's now 11:12. You've got time. And remember, no boss, nobody can't tell you you can't get time off. You have that right to get your time off to go vote. So make sure you exercise that right once you are registered. Make sure you have your voter ID card so you can make the process easy. Have it in your hand or in pocket. Don't wait until you get up to the folks and then you're searching for it in bags, searching for it in your pocketbooks and holding up the line even further. All right, so help the process and let's make it smooth as best as we can. But like I said, with everything else, there's gonna be hiccups. There's gonna be your little here and there, but hold straight. All right, hold straight. You're gonna get your turn, and you'll be able to take your pics and put up your voting finger. Alrighty, so really, really nice to see people turning out. Happy to see. Is it 5 or 6? 5? No, 5. The closing poll at 6. Okay, thanks for the correction. So we await the results. Like 5, sorry. Why am I saying 6? At 5. So by then we should have a little idea as to who doing what. The close at 5. Thank you. At 5 p.m., not 6. Where you get the 6 from? It starts at 6. Yeah, it opens at 6. 6 to 5. Yeah. Thanks so much. Y'all paying attention. Good. So, oh God, I say 5 already. Watch how much 5 down the road. 5, yes. 6 a.m. to 5. I got it. Thank you. All right. So, yeah. So, by wrong. So, where Judah setting up the stage? It's right here. Where, they say I go with the whole bottle of ink. I shove my whole finger in the ink. Thank you. Yes, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. 5 p.m. My bad. 6 a.m. 5 p.m. I heard it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I saw it. Thank you. 5. So I was asking, where is Judah setting up the stage or the stages? I know normally we have is it Boucherjou and oh gosh, Montrouge. Where are the celebrations later? Why are we? I find we keeping that top secret. Where are they? Someone saying leave no ink for the next person. No, because they said you have La Sagesse. Okay, so where NDC is gonna be in La Sagesse. So where is NNP going to be? La Sagesse for NDC. So where is NNP going to be? You know why I have all this ink on my finger? Because people keep saying to you have to cut your nails, and you can see my nails long. So I'm like, okay, if I shove it all the way down in the ink, then I wouldn't have a problem. Not realizing, I didn't hear him. Not realizing that it was to set up the interview for Dickon in the room tomorrow. Well, organize with him, of course. You can always come through. Let me see. Yeah, we care about the rest. Well, they're real out of time, Yeah, I did that. Yeah, so I was saying about my finger. I thought it was gonna be shallow, so I wanted to make sure and see that I have blue polish. I wanted it to show, so I dipped all the way down, not realizing that it went further than I anticipated. So hence the reason I have this amount, but I didn't take all. Good morning, Leisha. Yeah, Leisha was in the line with me, and we were, thank God for a sense of humor. That's what got us going and not being bored. It's good that we can still laugh regardless of affiliation, regardless of choice or party or what have you. And that is what I'm looking forward to the most after today. Getting back to us talking and laughing and just being Grenadians and not being divided by party colors. That is the thing I'm looking forward to the most tomorrow. Well, let me give it a couple days. Give and take, because y'all still have to make back an out tomorrow based on who win. Y'all still have to say who Obia, who win Obia, who thief, who and thief. So give and take. But it's a good thing it's a weekend. So by the time we outside, couple fit, y'all go somewhere down on Monday, we could you still have a little couple here and there, but for the most part, we'll be back to normal. You're still gonna have a couple lives. Y'all gonna beat up all yourself for a couple days. But by July 1st, we overs and we moving on to Jackie and Fanny and making confusion over Boise and Wassues. I rather that. I rather that because boy, some of y'all got real personal. But like I said, I'm saving my speech for next week. Anyways, like I said, it's decision. A little not too long from now, we'll have an idea as to who's leading and who will be representing us for the next 5 years. So I await. I know there are a lot of anxious folks out there. Um, a lot of you. Did y'all see my starter pack? My starter pack for elections. You need to have some diapers and adult diapers in there. You need to have some toilet paper or wipes. You need to have some Panadol, some Pepto Bismol, a pressure check machine. You need to have some alcolado or some lime alcohol, some smelling salts. What else you need? You need a little Bengay in case you fall and bruise your knee. Because the way some of y'all taking this thing serious, listen, if y'all don't get what you want, we're gonna have some very, very packed toilets later on. So organize yourselves with your family, etc. Make sure you have a lot of toilet paper on hand. Somebody tell me every minute they go in and pee, they ain't drinking nothing but they in the bathroom every second. They just can't hold it. I'm like, what? Why? What? I'm like, why? Honestly, I really don't feel it's. I really don't feel that sort of anxiety that everybody's talking about. I don't. I'm calm. I'm confident. That things will go the way I voted. So I await. So we have somebody say why I'm not talking about GLP. I didn't call any particular name though. The eyes, Bassanio, and who is the person for GLP? Prudhomme? Anyways, the extra people that's on the ballot paper. For where I voted, I only saw two. I didn't see no other political party. I only saw the two main political party on my paper. So I don't know about the other two. But hey, like I said, it is a right that you have, and no one should force you. You should not feel threatened or harassed or let anyone intimidate you into voting a particular way. Right? When you get into the poll, it is you, paper, pencil. You put your X where you think you're most comfortable. You've weighed the pros and the cons. You've listened to the rallies. You've listened to the speeches. You've listened to the lives. You've had the opportunity to. So you should be in a better place now to make a choice that you think you could live with for the next 5 years. I see she does say if she party and win, Papa, she packing up and gonna live with she man in the States. She does say if she party and win, she make it back with she ex-man and move out, Papa. Well, let's say less monkey, more dance. Free up the place. She does say she making up. I see they arrest the pastor in what y'all always making me bong away. We talking about one thing. Look how I see they arrest the pastor from St. Vincent, the one that was here casting out demons. Hi Lord, you see how they just get involved in things that all they don't know about. They arrest the man, for some indecent assault or something like that, for interfering with people, girl, children while he casting out demons. They said, "Oh, good, not all thing good to eat, eh?" Yes. So she when do you intend to leave, Miss? If you think things don't work your way, you need to start making those provisions so you can leave forthwith. She just said she leave it all. You're gonna make up with your ex-man, yeah. So Sheena, let me ask you this: you'll be that bad? You leave the man for a reason, right? The man is an ex for a reason. So that means he was not all that good. So you're rather gonna make up with a man that you leave to come out on the rock? NASA. There's a voice note. Let me check it out. How we reach here? Lord, watch your time. I haven't touched the topic. Hold on. Let me see. Somebody sent a voice note. But how you guys feeling though? I'd love to get some feedback. How y'all feeling? Are you confident in your choice? Do you think it's gonna work out the way you voted? Let me hear what that person's saying.
Aruna, good morning. Good morning to your listeners. I just want to give my 2 cents on this whole elections. To me, what I've seen thus far for the morning, it's a win for Grenada. And regardless of all the negatives that may have come through the campaign, I'm seeing a re-engagement of the Grenadian public with the electoral system and elections in general. I'm seeing that the numbers have been people have been out in their numbers and participating and engaging in the process. The rallies have been good in terms of numbers and so on, although we know numbers at rallies don't necessarily win elections, but we see this morning thus far that people are lining up patiently, going to the polls and carrying out their civic duty, and that's a good thing for me. A lot of new voters are also partaking in the process, and young people are engaged once more in their future. So, at the end of the day, if you ask me, Grenada wins.
I totally agree. Totally agree. Grenada wins. So I know where she now want to leave and go about going and make up with your ex-man and move out. Go on, mama. Go on in your greener pastures. You're here. Hope you can come back. Go on. And you're going to end up like them same people who are over there and telling people who to vote for. They ain't coming Grenada since King Hatchet was a hammer. They remember the last. They ain't remember. The matter of fact, if they come back, they probably thinking the plane going in Pulse. First, they ain't come back here in a long time. They probably think the airport is still in Pulse airstrip. First, they ain't come back in Grenada in a long time, but telling people who to vote for. They ain't coming back here for nothing, Not a thing. Not even if somebody dead, they ain't coming back. But confident, and have the testicular fortitude to watch a grown woman on me, 40 plus. Eh? How much times I've voted already in my 40 plus to come on my inbox and tell me about make the right choice? You see all the other hard and I was looking for people to cuss all you and then all the same people disrespectful. Anyways, let me hush my mouth before I get another behave message. You hear, Papa? Let me check and see if I got any. So I know if to proceed. I get a hand over the head. Well, I need to behave so I could proceed. I could proceed cautiously, as you were. Right, I'm good to go. I didn't see I get nothing. Yeah. Watching big grown people and coming and tell me about make the right choice and know what they're doing. I'm like, what? When I look up and down in my account, I didn't see no new nothing new dropping it. Nothing new dropping it, but telling people about who to vote for. I would think I'm grown enough to know that, right? I live here. I spend almost 10 months here out of every year. Cicely child, I don't know what to do. Leave me alone, let me do mine. I spent 10 months out of 12 here. You don't think I'm in the best place, the best position to know who I should put my eggs by? I can remember the last day I see you here sucking a mango or lie down by some river. Years now. Huh? Paul's you baby going on, you thinking the plane drop you in Morris Bishop, you're asking what you doing here, where you there? Like you're in some other country, some other island. And come and say about you hope I make the right choice. Well, I hope you get the message and don't come back in my inbox. Because you don't have that right. You don't get to have that right. Nobody should tell you who to vote for. You present the facts and people decide who they think is the best choice. Especially those of us who actually live, breathe, eat, sleep, pay tax, and contribute to this rock. I'm not saying you can't if people do make their little contributions, little remittances, help family members here and there. But for the most part, you shouldn't be telling your family members who they should vote for. Let them make that choice themselves. Don't let anybody intimidate you and tell you, if you don't vote for so-and-so, you can't get a liquor barrel again, or you can't get some food, or you can't get... No. You make you big and you have sense. You live on this rock. You know what time it is. Nobody had to tell you. You know. You live it firsthand. You're supposed to big and have sense. So don't let nobody take that away from you. All right. So at the end of the day, we await, like I said, decision 23. We await the outcome. Those of you who've already gone and done your thing, big up. Those of you who are still in the line, like I said, exercise patience, hold strain. Those of you who will be joining the line at some point until 5, hold strain as well. We good to go. Wayne, listen, I had a whole topic today, and I don't know how I reach over here for this long period of time, But my boss said I'm supposed to do that today, so let me I give her a little blight. But let me just touch a topic quickly before we go. On this big election day, me know why you having man problems on election day. Election day, the only problem you should have is where you going and jump later for your party. Which part? So this lady here says she has recently reconnected with an old flame and everything seemed to be on the up and up, and the only small issue she have is how he addresses her in public. He shows major affection and introduces her as his friend. She says that's not a problem. However, in private, he claims that we're exclusive and I'm his. And when I question him about it, the response I get from him is that we're cruising and I'll introduce you as my fiance before I make you my girl. Now she says I'm not hung up on titles, but that is a bit confusing or perhaps possessive. She says I've been out of the dating game for a while, but I thought there were levels to dating. Any insight, or am I looking too far into the situation? Miss, all I can tell you is today is the election, and we have enough problems already trying to figure out who will be governing this country for the next 5 years for you to be thinking about a man who introducing you as his friend to his friends and behind closed doors your wifey and all them thing and them. I think it's time for us to stop confusing ourselves and letting people confuse us and stress us and add unnecessary stress to the stress we already have. So you need to have a conversation with homeboy to find out what exactly is it. Is it that we're cruising or we're in a relationship that's working towards something more meaningful? This cruising thing sound like, you know what? A jamming still until something better come along. So I can't give you no title. I can't put no name to this until. Let me see where you go and then I'll tell you what's happening later on down the road. If you both agree that is where you want to be, then fine. But you one way, he's another way. Y'all don't seem to be on the same page. Because it seems as though you're looking for something more official. However, he's cruising. And you don't need to be hung up on titles to want to have a better understanding as to where you are in a situation. It's either we working towards something or we're both on the same page. We're both seeing where it goes. But it seems as though you already saw where it's going and he ain't see it yet. One cookie, one looking straight ahead. Listen. Stop confusing the confusion, please. Where you want to be. Have the conversation with homeboy. Figure out where y'all want to be. You can't force titles. Stop forcing title on people. A man ain't see you like that, he ain't see you like that. Stop forcing titles on people. I mean, I don't know the entire situation, so I can't determine the reason. And there's a lot of men who, just like us, who've been hurt a lot of times, and maybe wants to make sure that you are who you are and what he really wants before he gives you whatever title, introduces you as, fiance, wifey, whatever the case might be. But you can't force people. If he's not there yet, he's just not there. And if that's not what you want, that's just not what you want. Yeah? So you have to figure out what it is. Because it seems as though the two of you confused. Because in one hand, you're saying you're not fighting for title. You're not hung up on titles. But it sounds as though you still want a title. So what is it? Miss, enjoy the cruise. Me know if it's on Pelican or Runner, but enjoy your cruise. Make sure your wig or your weave and smelling bad, and you're good to go. Big election morning, according to somebody, falling for old talk. In this beautiful Thursday, June 23rd. Someone says the worst thing to do is to go back to what you left or what left you. That's my sentiment, you know. So I don't understand how she don't want to make back with she ex-man because a particular party will win. Sheena, you're not supposed to go back to your vomit. When you leave, you leave. You leave for reasons that were compelling. So you don't need to go back and eat your vomit. So you rather go see trouble under somebody else. All right, Sheena. Take your time and go with God, eh? Go your way rejoicing, miss. And when you cross a bridge, what they say, don't burn the bridge, I'm burning it down. Back way. No. So you're wasting your time and energy. Get out. They have so many advice to give. I hope they put it into practice. I'm watching. I don't have in the comments. Says I say go sleep. Titles aren't really important as long as there is mutual respect. Did y'all discuss the seriousness of this rekindling? Maybe you two need to have a conversation so situations like this wouldn't happen. That's what I'm saying. When people are not on the same page, you have problems. But if you both decided, you know what, this is where we are, you know? Let's see where this goes. Let's give it some time to blossom, to grow, whatever. And then, you know, we'll revisit again and see where we are. And if it makes sense, continuing. I keep saying to people, we have to start treating relationships like a job. Reevaluate. See if it's profitable. And stop just staying in situations just to say we're in a relationship or with a man or with a woman. We need to start treating relationships like a business. What you put in is what you get out of it. So ever so often you have to revisit the business plan, to see if it's making sense, if you need to tweak, if you need to add, if you need to take out, if it's making sense, if there's any profitability to it, or you just break even every time. At some point we have to do that and stop everybody, oh, love, and you're in love, and you're, yes, it's nice to do all of that, but you still have to be practical and realistic, because we're going to keep on hurting ourselves when we keep on doing the same thing and expecting different results. Ask questions. Let people know how you feel, what's on your mind. Nobody reads mind, because you down the road and he up the road. It's either we're on the same page, we're doing this, or we're not. Where are we? Where is this, is this making any sense? So, like I said, hold on, let me wait till the media.
But Aruna, why you handle the woman like that? The man said he's cruising. Are we cruising down Morris Bishop Highway, or he cruising through River Road? Because Morris Bishop is a little bit more smooth than River Road.
Nah, you gotta go Hermitage. Listen, Hermitage Road, nice. If you want to cruise, you gotta go Hermitage. From the junction, that's what, Tivoli? Yeah, from Tivoli Junction all the way up before you get to Mount Rich. That is where you gotta go to cruise these days. You can't Morris Bishop Highway and have nothing on Hermitage. You gotta go Hermitage to cruise. So they take her up there.
Well, I wake up now. Anyway, I vote already. Listen, at the end of the day, some people, they just ask for questions, right? But they just ask for answers, and the questions, they just ask questions, and the answers will be right there. Now, I don't understand why she coming to you and ask you this, ask you about, she situation, because she get the answers already. Miss, listen, at the end of the day, tell that lady, go and vote for me, please, if she ain't vote yet, because all the answers you want, you get it already. If the man respect you at the end of the day, he would address you with respect, kitty in public, kitty in private. So what answers you want again? Come on.
What friend?
Who's
your friend?
Miss, go and vote, and then drink some water, because you can't drink alcohol. So go and vote if you ain't vote yet. Have a good day. She and that man never done yet. So I know why you're stressing us. She and that man never done yet. She may call him ex, but she and that man ain't done yet.
Sheena, come, Sheena, come. Sheena, we need you to answer the question. Hold on, hear what this man say about you. Listen, Sheena, hold on.
Sheena and that man never done yet. So I know why you're stressing us. She and that man never done yet. She may call him ex, but she and that man ain't done yet.
I believe that, because that's too easy. That this easy way she talk about she making back with the man. I believe that. I believe there's some truth to that. There's still something going on in this relationship. They ain't done. You know, some people that say they're done, but they're still, doing the dog. They ain't done. So I think that's what going on here with Sheena. So she could go fall. You know, some people you end the relationship, but you could fall back in any time because you end it like that. That's what going on with Sheena here. Hold on, let me give Sheena. Let me remind Sheena one more time about the situation.
She know that man never done yet. So I know why you're stressing us. She and that man never done yet. She may call him ex, but that she and that man ain't done yet.
Good morning, Aruna.
Morning.
Shiro here with ex-Prime Minister say may his soul rest in peace, forward ever, backward never. You can't read the same book expecting a different ending. That would never happen. I don't understand some people. But to each his own, she will learn the lesson, and lesson bring wisdom. So let she go along.
Lava roses. They say you are the bando done. Listen, I got you, yeah? Let me laugh now in case I have to cry later, you hear, Papa? I say laugh and cry come out to the same place. Yeah, but no, the disrespect. You can't be calling me baby and love and wife in private, and on the road you want to call me friend. Who is your little friend here? Nah. Sometimes we settle for some things that don't make no sense. You have to keep the same energy. What I am in private is what I'm supposed to be in public. You can't be calling me one name in public and in private another name. Most amount of love in private and in public are your friend. Who is your friend by? No, I'm not your friend. I'm not your little friend. I'm sorry. Sheena is Lava Roses. Anybody see in the comment name Lava Roses? That's Sheena. Sheena Blackett is Lava Roses. I had to go click on the profile a couple days ago to see who is this Lava Roses. Because I find out looking for her to tag her and I ain't seen her on the live. Lo and behold, Lava Roses is Machina. I give up, Papa. So, some of them knows how the woman name saving their phone as Auntie Agatha. And all kind of pasta. Somebody how you save as KFC and all kind of name in their phone. You think this problems on them good out here? All kind of KFC they how you save as Auntie Agatha, Auntie Margaret, your whole name. Saving you as all kind of old people and you thinking you in something on the streets. And the man have you save as Auntie Agatha in your phone. And you think this problems on them easy out. Yesterday and all wise up and catch all yourself. Agatha said that is my name. Auntie Agatha. Let me go me way rejoicing, eh? Let me see if I get the next one in. No, I ain't get another one. Alright, nice. Let me take the last message here and then we could go.
So some of these females, before they give up the coitus, they must put questions and get answers. And then they know where you stand. You can't give up the coitus and then asking questions after. Before you build a house, you have to put on foundation, okay? So put on the foundation first and then build your house. Anyway, to the best party win today. And I'm a drinks and ice already, hoping my party win. Have a good day.
Jackie says
All the best.
Jackie says she don't see some 70 man phone as car wash. Oh God. Oh. I need to see. Jackie said the man does say she don't see some save as car wash. Imagine a man save you as a woman as car wash. You know how insulting that is? A man save you as car wash in the phone? Nah. All you go and vote, you're here. If all you haven't voted yet, please go and vote. As long as you're registered, please go and vote. That's my last word. And like I said, whoever win, remember, it is all about Grenada. It is a win for Grenada. And the most important thing is the way I saw some of you holding what some of our electorates was saying in terms of what they're going to do, their plans and, projections. The same energy we were campaigning I think that's the same energy we need to have to hold them accountable. You said you're going to do this. What is the timeline? Why is it not happening? But no, we just go back into our own little corners and shells and what have you. But you see that energy that I saw for the past couple weeks? It is a beautiful energy that says if we really stand for something, a lot could happen. If we're all able to come together to unite and hold them accountable, ask the questions and not just yay, all your head big, yay, all your stupid, yay, all your ugly, yay, all your brokes, yay, all your duns, yay. No, we're not doing the yay. After today, that same energy, I would like to see transferred into the days and weeks ahead and months ahead of us holding our politicians, those we've given that job to take care of our affairs for 5 years, accountable, and stop acting as though we're working for them. We're not. They're working for us. We are the ones who employed them. They presented their resumes. They told us why we should hire them. We decided to give this person or that person a chance. The onus should be on us to hold each and every one of them accountable. Not just go back into our little shells because this party didn't win, or oh, my party won so I could relax and whatever. The same energy, the amount of young people I saw being revved up and being energetic and, inspired and, interested in politics and all of that. I pray and trust it will continue. That same energy will continue in the weeks and months and years ahead. Because it shows that when we really come together, a lot could happen. Yeah? So, may the best man win. May the best Mitchell win. And we'll talk again. Yeah? Talk soon. Till then, be good, guys. Like I said, if you're in the lines, be patient. Your time will come. If you've already voted, exercise that same patience as we await the results. And we'll see where it goes from there. Alrighty? So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Well, on Monday for another ladies' room. Tomorrow, of course, we kick off the weekend. Alrighty? So I'll see you guys then. Have a good Thursday and be safe wherever you decide to celebrate or however you decide to celebrate. Be safe. I'll see you guys then. Alrighty?